Eddie Bellahay, Bo Shungi, Kiko.
Beneficia Shuka, Beneficia Chinook, Ha'ani, Way of Sati, Ikat Tukati. I thank the Creator, I thank the Great Spirit, I thank our ancestors. I thank the people who love and cherish this sacred land that we can gather here together in a good way. The Chinook people. Thankful for all the medicine that was shared, the songs and the stories, and for the man who brought us all together here today, Jim Pepper. So I appreciate this time. I'm thankful, raise my hands to Sean here for bringing us together here and listening to this good words and music that comes from our hearts. Clean up scene, you hut to a thought. Ishpawada ayahat. Kipsari yadi katsati. Seed kwegi dachma. Athli ye yarika. Nanya east akin kwan ayahat. My name is Sweetwater Nannauck. I'm from the Killer Whale clan of the Tsimshian Nation. My father is from the Raven Frog clan of the Tlingit Nation. And I am the grandchild of the Glacier People clan. My great-grandmother was the precious grandchild of the Upper Living People clan of the Stikine River in Alaska. So I'm the director of Idle No More in Seattle. So I came here to share a little bit of the work I'm doing up there and bringing down here that we can stand united because many of our struggles, we share those same struggles. Everything that's happening to the earth is impacting us all. So I was organizing the Shell No actions in Seattle.
Number one.
And gone up to Alaska too. Red Oil and Greenpeace brought me up there when Obama came up there. There's some good words sometimes shared about what the dire straits were in. We're having mega droughts. I don't have to tell you all this. You know already the mega droughts, mega fires. All our salmon are dying, the animals, the whales. So right now, it's important that we all come together, and there's many prophecies of this time. Our ancestors knew of this, and I'm thankful that they laid those prayers down, that we could stand here today. It's a miracle, really, that we're even here, that we've come together and share with one another. It's time that we're working together. And so some of the work I do also, I'm teaching workshops. I'll be having a workshop tomorrow at Bark. Don't ask me the address, and hopefully you're from around here and you know where it's at, or you'll find it. Just turn on your Indian radar, you know. That's what I do. Hopefully I'll get there on time. And, anyway.
I teach about the history of colonization because part of the work is decolonization. What is coming to our shores is only a repeat of history. I call it corporate colonization now. And that's what's impacting all of us. There was a native filmmaker, Phil Lucas, he lived up in Bellevue, Washington, and he used to do these really awesome documentaries, and I would go watch his film festivals. And he was showing one about, I think the indigenous people of Guam, the Chamorro people, First Nations people, I forgot the other tribe. But just how horrific it is of losing our land, our culture, our way of life, our spirituality, our language, and forbidden that, and to see our precious land and resources exploited, all for money. And so he's talking about these colonizers, and I asked him, well, what happened to the colonizers? He said the colonizers have become colonized. And so that is what the legacy that has been passed on to us. And we carry that burden in here to do that work, to unlearn this unconscious racism and colonization that we find ourselves in today. And so I'm grateful for the young people and thankful for those here, and seeing this little girl here lifting up our hearts all day with her dancing and singing and smiling and telling us to have a good time, to enjoy this day, this moment together. And so a lot of the work I do is with the younger generation and the young people, teaching, working with our Native youth too, and bringing our cultures together. So I also teach about spiritual activism. Why, and help us remember our connection to the earth and to all of life. And so why the actions I do is much different than conventional activism today. And every time I go to a conference, I tell them, you talk about these things of working together in communities. You talk about, how we're going to make changes here. I said, what you're lacking here is the spiritual part. And we hear this story of it's time for the spiritual people to become active and the activists to become spiritual, because that's where our strength lies. That's where healing ourselves, we also heal the earth, because what is happening to the earth is a reflection of us, and what's happening to us is reflected in Mother Earth. We are one and we're connected to that. So all the illness, everything happening, everything out of balance, we have a responsibility to do that work. And we can. So I'm here and thankful that I can share this time with you. And I plan to come back down here a lot more and build these alliances. And so I'll be doing a tour here too. I call it going coastal. It's time for us to go coastal, man, But it's in a spiritual way. I call it spiritual activism. We're spiritual warriors. And each and every one of us play a part. So I appreciate that. I hope to see more of you in doing this work. And it's a call to us and our people, and tell your friends and bring others, because we all have an important part to play in that. It's not just the corporations, it's us buying the corporations' junk too that they're getting rich off of. It's also part of, how are we lessening our impact? Sometimes I have a Facebook page, Idle No More Washington, and I travel around. Sometimes I go to Washington and lobby for the Arctic to make it a wilderness, lobby to save the Tongass National Forest. And all of these haters or doubters, they say, how did she get there? She probably flew, or where did she get her clothes? Or, you know what? It's like, I grew up in Alaska in a village. My grandparents had an arranged marriage. They only spoke Tlingit to each other. About 99% of the food we ate was our traditional foods. My grandfather told us stories every single day after dinner, and always remember who you are and where you came from. Remember our spirituality and connection to each other and our family, our loved ones and dear ones. So the way even the way I introduce myself, so I was taught by my elders, I'm not just me. I'm everybody who came before me, and I'm everybody who will come after me. Even though I'm at the end of my line, my family lineage, my grandfather and his brother were the last of the Nannaucks, and after us there are no more. In our culture, we believe that when we die, we come back to our same family and clan. And I've come here to do this work, but I'm leaving these seeds here, these prayers and blessings for those who will be caretaking of this earth, this next generation. You are going to change the world. And it gives me great hope, and it's my inspiration, working and seeing so many awesome young people, in their 20s, to see the kids doing awesome work and standing strong. And they have done a lot of that healing work already. That's why they're here and so pure and full of love, and it's like they already know what to do. So it gives me strength to continue on, because it's a hard path. Many times I want to give up too. Many times I feel alone. And Everything I've done is a grassroots effort with no money, no funding, nobody to help me. But I've organized over 50 events in Seattle since Idle No More started. And I'll organize 50 more in the next few years too, but with your help. And because it's not just me, it's everybody who shows up, everybody who takes action, everybody who shares a story, maybe some teachings they have learned with one another. And that's how we're going to heal. We're going to work together, and we're going to help change this world. So I appreciate this time. And just to let you know, the spiritual activism too of the healing and the prayers of the earth. Every action I do, we have a water blessing, and everybody partakes in that. They bring their water from wherever they come from, their territories, and we all say a prayer into that water and blessing it. Because water, we are more water than anything else. And so we're one by one, where we're ready, we pour that prayer and that blessings into the water all together. And that this Mother Earth will take those prayers out and send it to where it's needed. And so it's some good work that's going to happen. It's already started. I see a big shift happening right now. And it's exciting times we're in. Even though it may seem a little scary with seeing these great fires, seeing our water, what's happening to it, seeing the salmon dying, the whales, but also as life continues, it's a cycle, and we can help bring about that change. So I'd like to, I asked some of my brothers here, if they're still here, if they want to come up and sing a song too with me, because part of our medicine is our healing and dancing. Part of our medicine is our songs and doing it together. And so a lot of times I'll do in my events with a round dance. So at this time, I want to call up my brother here from the Four Directions. Is he still here? And help sing a round dance song. Then I've asked my sister here to help me too. I'm going to call up my sisters. We're going to sing the Woman's Warrior song. And then I'll end with a Tlingit warrior chant. But I want y'all to circle up. Come on closer. Stand up and get in a circle. And join us in this prayer and this song and this good medicine. Thank you all for coming here and spending your day here with us at this time. Thank you for all the drummers and the singers and the cooks and the food and our musicians sharing their beautiful words and their songs and their messages with us. So please join us now. background too. One of my grandfathers, William Paul, was the first native attorney in Alaska. And when they discovered oil up there in Alaska, he went up there to help defend the northern tribes. And with that, we had to fight for our land rights. And we continue this struggle. You know, it's a over 500-year resistance, and will take all of us here working together. One time I was doing an action, and this a reporter was asking me, what would I say to somebody who was walking by? You know, we have our actions at a park or something. What would you say to someone who didn't know anything? And I would ask them, what are you going to tell your kids or your grandkids 50 years from now? What did you do to make a difference? So just ask yourself that, and keep that in mind, and keep on bringing your children here. Keep on bringing them active. Keep them involved in the culture and the language, the stories and the songs. So thank you. At this time, I was telling you I wanted to sing the Woman's Warrior song, because this song was composed by Martina Pierre of the Lillywat Nation, and it came to her in a sweat. And it was because of all the murdered and missing women in Canada, over 1,200. And so, like I was telling you, what's happening to the earth is happening to us, and what's happening to us is happening to the earth.
And so the first round is it's a prayer for Mother Earth. And the second round is a prayer for the women, because the women are the life givers. And that's what's going to help bring our world back into balance, is our women. And the third round is for our friends and family. And the fourth round is for our ancestors. And then the last round is for us. Give us strength to keep going on this path. And then I was telling you about the Tlingit Warrior Chant. So I go on the annual canoe journey in Washington and Canada there. And we have our canoe family from Alaska.
We do this chant. It's a vocable, but it's a way we encourage each other to keep going, to be strong and don't give up. And all it is it's a hoo-ha. I call it out once, and you all join in right after me. We'll do it 3 times, and then at the end you can yell and clap, and you can get all crazy too, like that. All right. So I've asked my sisters here to help join me, who can help sing the Women's Warrior song with me. And thankful for my sister here with keeping us on track here throughout the day. She's come from the Cowichan people, and they're good people. They treated us very well when we were up there on the canoe journey. And it was an honor to be there, so I asked her to join us now too, and my other sisters here. So the last round, we don't drum. You just put your fist up like that for strength, all right? Hey, 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 yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, hey, 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 yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, hey, 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 yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, yeah, yo, hey, yeah, yo, hey. ya yo, hey, ya yo, ya yo, hey, ya yo, hey, ya yo, ya yo, hey, ya yo, ya yo, hey, ya yo. Hoo-ha! 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 Hui! Hui! Thank you for listening to my words. Thank you for joining us in this dance and prayers.
Amach Katsiat Sweetwater. Amach Katsiat for all of your work. And for everybody out there who's against the injustice against the land. We are the voice of the land. It is screaming out and crying right now.